Shout out to Rodel and Rupert. Great speech. Magandang hapon. Anyway, mga kababayan, etong darating na halalan, we Filipinos are faced with a historic choice. Our choice for president will either plunge the country backward or create a path forward for genuine change. Why am I here? I'm here because just like every one of you, I'm here to support a candidate that embodies genuine change. I was a martial law baby, having seen the closure of ABS-CBN not once, but twice. Once during the Marcos era and in the current administration. And I want to say never again. I can never support a candidate who doesn't understand the plight of the poor. Being the young girl from Balik-Balik, Sampaloc, Manila, I walked to school. I had to look for a job. I knew how it is to be hungry. I knew how it is to ride a jeepney or a tricycle. How it is to borrow food in a sari-sari store just to survive. And I knew how it is, to have your electricity cut off because you cannot afford to pay the bill. And to take a bath in the rain because we have no water supply because our water was cut off by Nawasa because we can't pay. I cannot support a candidate who doesn't know how to pay taxes. As an actress, my talent fee, my taxes are automatically deducted. So, you have to understand that the Marcoses' ill-gotten wealth will support 10 generations luxuriously of Marcoses. What has he got to lose? In our case, we are here to fight for our children's future and their children's children. So let us vote wisely. Enough is enough. Tama na ang red tagging. Changing the history of the Philippines. The fake news, and I am so tired of these trolls. Even the militarization of communities and my dear indigenous people and lumad schools. That's enough. But I do have fears. I have fears of witnessing Marcos return in power. I have fears of this fraud that's gonna be happening before, during, and even after the elections. And like most of you, I cannot bear to see Mrs. Marcos back in Malacanang. Because in my younger years, I used to get invited in the palace when there's an event there, like New Year, like launching of the Manila International Film Festival. After the event that I go, I get paid. I get the money. That's true. But just like one voter I talked to here earlier, he was in the Malacanang rally in 1984. He took the money, but he didn't vote for Marcos. Yay! Yeah. So, why Lenny? Lenny is not your traditional politician. She's not trapo. She's transparent. She's not corrupt. And what's more important, she's God-fearing and above all, the love for the Filipino people. She's not from a political dynasty. Hindi yan magpapayaman. Hindi yan mangungurakot. She will not buy 3,000 pairs of shoes. Yeah. And I would say, she is the champion of the poor. She will not cater to the oligarchs. She will cater to the farmers who are now worried that their produce is competing against Chinese smugglers importing vegetables, carrots, onions from China. Lenny is the champion of the fishermen who will not have to fear fishing in our own waters in the West Philippine Sea. The sick who needed more health care, the homeless, the poor, and more important, Lenny is the champion of the poor and the workers. Yeah. This is the fight of 100 million Filipinos who will inherit the 12 trillion debt which was borrowed by the current administration and is being misused. So right now, why Lenny? Because we all deserve a clean government. So let's make history!